to do this makeup look for you. I was asked by my sister-in-law, Chrissy, to do a makeup look inspired by Autism Awareness Month. Autism Awareness Month is April, and World Autism Day is April 2nd, which is tomorrow, as of this being posted. So what I wanted to do today was to use the logo, the autism logo, which I have fun earrings, and I'm wearing my awesome Autism Awareness shirt that I got. I want to make sure everybody knows that there are a lot of resources that you can utilize to learn more about autism, see what kind of research is out there, how they're trying to improve the lives of those affected and their families, how they're trying to help educate professionals, and the kind of resources that are available to people that need maybe some sensory equipment or special equipment to help people with autism live a more high-functioning kind of life. So I've linked a few websites down below. I have linked to autism.com, which is the Autism Research Institute. That's linked below, and that talks a lot about research that's done in order to help learn more about autism and treatments and all kinds of really interesting stuff. There's the option to donate as well. I also linked autismspeaks.org. And that is a phenomenal website. That one also has a lot of information about autism, the spectrum, all of that amazing stuff, and not quite directly related to autism, but arctherapeutics.com. Actually, I think it's arctherapeutic.com. And arctherapeutic.com specializes in equipment, anything from oral sensory things to other types of equipment that people with autism and their families can look into to be able to have the opportunity to function, to have assistance and things like that. So have a look at those websites. Stick around to have a look at the process for getting to this makeup look. And I also, in addition to my amazing earrings and shirt, I went ahead and I painted my nails. I don't know if you can tell. I might just put a picture in here, but they're cute, they're blue, and they have little puzzle pieces. So I really, like I said before, I really like to go all out. I really wanted to support this. I really want people to look at my makeup, look at my nails, and ask me, hey, why did you do it like that? It's a really great way to have a lighthearted conversation starter, so you can talk about issues that are important to you and help support things that are also significant and important to the world. So have a fun time watching me do this look. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, go ahead and ring the notification bell so that you can see whenever I have new videos up. I hope that you have a phenomenal day. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, so today I'm starting off my makeup with foundation on. I don't typically do that, but I really am trying to make these videos not quite so long. So if you would like to see a foundation routine, I can do that in a separate video. Let me know in the comments below if that's what you'd like to see. Otherwise, I may just do this where I have my foundation and I have my eyebrows already done, and we can focus on the color part of things as far as making the look. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start by putting a base down, all that good stuff. Or actually, I lied. I'm going to start with putting on my waterline and tightline and put this bright blue. Okay, I have that done. I'm gonna start laying down a base of other colors. Because I'm using the palette for the autism puzzle pieces, I want to go ahead and focus on primary colors only. I'll use other tones to blend things out, but it's going to stay mostly primary colors. So I'm going to start with putting a blue base down, and then I'm also going to put a white base down so that any lighter colors like yellow can really pop on that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush and I'm gonna blend those out so it's not just a bunch of chunky base down there. It's gonna blend out and it's gonna be just a little bit tacky so that any colors I put on top of them will show up a little more vibrantly. Okay. That is already looking a lot more blended. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start with the yellow. I really wanna put that down. I am going to use kind of a flatter brush. Now you have more rounded and more flat, so the ferrule of the brush is not pinched here, it's rounded, completely rounded. This one is pinched, so you have a flatter, denser brush so you can get a little more color packed on there. So I'm going to use this tool. Okay, there's the yellow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some blue. I'm gonna pack that on and then I'm gonna start blending it out. Now I have that color packed on, I'm gonna start blending it out. I'm gonna grab kind of a yellow toned skin color. Well, it's hard to explain. It's a light toned color, but with just a warmer tone to go more with that yellow. Okay, I'm gonna take another blue color with a lighter blue, and I'm gonna use that to also blend out. Just grab that light matte blue and then just start blending out that crease a little more. You may end up switching back and forth from the light blue to the darker blue just to get the transition of them to blend nicely. So I'm going back and forth from the light blue to the darker blue. So I have this, this blue color right here that I'm using to start. And then I have this light blue right here that I'm using. Now, when you're blending, you find that you get a little bit of like bleeding down here where it's just starts making everything look a little droopy. You can take the sponge that you use to put your foundation on and use that to kind of take away whatever is falling down and see how that looks and see if that improves what you're looking at. And maybe you keep blending and blending, but really you just need to do that step. Okie dokie. I also want to incorporate a lighter blue into this look, and so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to find like a shimmering metallic light blue to try and like use as a transition between the yellow and the darker blue. So I've decided to use this blue right here. I'm going to use the tools that I've been given, and I'm going to tap that in the center between the two and see how that looks. As you're applying that light blue, you want to tap and then kind of just lightly buff it in with your fingertip. And I also don't want that to take over the look, so I'm going to go back in and layer up some more of that yellow and blue to brighten those areas back up. Okay. So I really like how that's looking so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do underneath the eye as well. And I think what I'm gonna do with that is I'm really gonna actually do mostly that frosty blue that I put in the middle, and then just a very little bit of dark blue on the outside. Okay. All right, now that I've got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a winged liner on it. I just think it'll look really fun, and honestly, this isn't like a let's roll out of bed and have a I woke up like this look. So we're really gonna go all out. We're really having a lot of fun with it, and I'm gonna try and do this with 2 different lip looks. So we'll start by finishing the eyes and face, and then we'll do 2 different lip looks, and we'll see which one you like better. Okay, eyeliner's done, and we're gonna go for a coat of mascara. We're gonna go for a second coat. Okay, I feel like we're good on mascara. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush that I use for my powder. I'm gonna sweep away any excess powder that might have fallen down when I was doing my eyeshadow. And then we'll do a quick face, we'll do contour, blush, and a little bit of highlight. Start with contour. Again, use an angled brush and a little bit of powder, and then you're just gonna lightly buff it into the hollow of your cheek. The next step is taking a little more powder and contouring around the edges of your forehead. I like to take this opportunity to connect to the 2. And as I usually do, I take the excess and I use that around my nose. I find it gives a much more natural looking nose contour. I'm going to use a bright blush with a kind of reddish undertone because, as I said, we're doing all primary colors, so I want to incorporate that red in there. Okay, finish up with a highlight. Actually, no. Before I do the highlight, I like to take my powder brush and just buff it over everything so that it's a little more seamless and not quite so intense. And now, highlight. This is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, now that we're finished with our whole face, we're gonna finish up with our lips. So I'm gonna do first a bright red lip, just so that we can get a really good look at this whole palette of the yellow and blue and red. And then after that, I'll switch to a nude lip that's a little bit more wearable, but at the same time, this is a pretty intense look either way. I started with a red liner, now I'm gonna do a bright red liquid lip. It's gonna dry down to a matte finish. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna add on this lip is I do have a really fun metallic red, so I'm just gonna put that right in the middle to add a little extra dimension. This one also dries down and is pretty resistant to transfer. Okay, so here's your completed look. I'm going to finish with setting spray really quick. It smells so good. Okay, so this is what we're looking for the final look right now. I'm going to go and find the nude lip that I'm going to use. I'll come back after taking off the red lip, and then we will try out that nude lip so you can see what it would look like with that. But as you can see, I do have the yellow and the blue and the red all in one look. I know it's so bright and it's so crazy, but it's just makeup, it's fun, and if you don't like it, guess what? One, you don't have to wear it, and two, you can just take it off. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this lip on. Now I'm going to put a shiny gloss over it that actually sets down to a transfer-proof finish. Okay, so here's your completed look with a nude lip. I went ahead and just layered a liquid lipstick with a gloss liquid lipstick. Well, it's hard to explain, but basically it's a lipstick that it looks like a gloss, but it sets down to transfer resistant finish. I think it's really cool. I'm very excited about it. I've used this one before and it wears very nicely throughout the day. So this is your completed look, and I've linked resources down below. I listed those resources in the intro, but I'll go ahead and list them again. We have the link for Autism Speaks, for the Autism Research Institute, autism.com, and ARC Therapeutics. If you like this look, or you like the thought behind this look, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you have a fantastic day.